Okay, Leos, welcome to your bi-weekly spiritual tarot reading. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently today for your weekly read. I'm going to be taking a look at your energy from October 30th through November 6th. Where your energy is at, where your energy needs to be focused, any help that you may end up running into, or any kind of resources that may benefit you, the hidden potential, what you need to leave in the dust or what you need to let go of, and the lesson, and then a message from your spirit guides. Yes, I am taking super chat questions. If you don't know how super chat questions work, make sure that you visit www.BrattysTarot.com, look under super chat rules, and make sure that you visit me for a personal reading as well. Keep in mind that these are general readings. So what does that mean? That means that I could be picking up on your best friend's energy, your ex's energy, your lover's reading, your boss's energy, whatever the case is. So make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements to get a full picture, okay? Hey, Complexity, aka Callie Jr. Thanks, my love. Hey, Seth. Hey, Ravender. Hey. What's up, Nikki? Rick, thank you for being here again. Thank you, May on the Moon. What's up, Seth? How you doing? Hey, Amanda. Yes. She's dressed to kill. Not really. I'm just wearing a nice shirt and the pants don't go with it, but I'm just decided to put on a nice shirt. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay. Okay. So you got your commitment is being tested, and look at the bigger picture. So these are messages from your spirit guides that we're going to look at last. Okay, let me just put my phone under my ass. No big deal. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your energy. Energy from October 30th through November 6th. King of Swords in reverse. Maybe a truth that you don't know, maybe a truth that you don't want to know. Maybe you're kind of keeping things to yourself. The Knight of Wands for where your energy needs to be placed. So maybe something creatively. This could mean a lot of things, so I don't want to box it in. So we're just going to kind of see. Help that you could be finding at this time. Two of Pentacles. There could be somebody who's trying to help you balance something out. Maybe somebody who offers you financial assistance for some of you, if that's a thing. Hidden potential, death in reverse. I'm going to wait on that. The Emperor in reverse for something that needs to be let go of. Okay, so there could be a boss or some type of higher up. There could be a masculine figure in your life that is abusive, that's a bit of a tyrant, or that could be your own behavior. The lesson, Six of Pentacles. I heard getting what you give. Okay. Four Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So for your manifestation or for your meditation, I saw a black candle next to a window. And outside of the window was a man or like a shadowy figure. And I didn't know if it was you or what. I didn't know if you were the one inside of the house looking through the window. It was snowing. It was cold. Whoever was standing outside was just looking in the window. And I'm kind of wondering if there's someone in your life, or if that's you, kind of feeling like you or someone is always on the outside looking in, wanting to kind of be part of something almost, wanting to feel the warmth of someone maybe or something. I'm also getting like nostalgia vibes, like fourth house energy, Cancerian energy a little bit here. Maybe feeling a little nostalgic. For some of you, you are, you know what? It's funny because you're, that solar eclipse that's happening, it's happening in your fourth house actually. So that might be why I saw that. You could be going back to like an old place to visit that you've been before, or like an old home, or maybe just being around people that give you like nostalgic vibes, or wanting to be around that maybe. Black candles tend to represent, they can represent black magic, but I like to think of like obsidian or protective spells or spiritual protection of some sort. A lot of the times black candles are used for that alone. So we'll see if that resonates with the reading at all. But if you're a Leo rising, you are having that solar eclipse happening in your fourth house. So let's see. Tell me about that King of Swords. for Leo's energy. The Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. This makes me feel, this makes me feel like you know the truth about someone. But it seems like you're not saying it. Or you know what you need to do in order to succeed either financially or from an entrepreneurial standpoint, but maybe you don't want to talk about it. It's like maybe you're not ready to talk about these ideas that you're having. I feel like this is in regards to work for some of you. Tell me about that Ace of Swords. The Magician. This is about taking your ideas, taking your manifestations, taking your talents, your gifts, your skills, abilities, etc., and actually putting them into action, putting them on paper for some of you. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you do something through communication. Maybe you're a salesperson. Whatever it is, it's like needing to or wanting to or having the desire to really go for whatever that is, like actually putting something to action, having an aha moment that could end up turning out very lucrative for you. It seems like you're not too wrapped up in your emotions. This is a lot of like mental energy, 3D world vibes. This is a lot of thinking, a lot of aha moments. It's like you're coming to some realizations about something, possibly even setting out on some type of plan for yourself, but it seems like you don't want to tell anybody about it, or it's like you're keeping it quiet for some reason. With that Devil and the Eight of Pentacles, you could have like a tyrant at work or somebody at work that like is just an a-hole, somebody that is just kind of toxic to be around for some of you. If it's not that, this could be a very strong determination to get like a set routine or to really focus on your hobbies or your job or your work, like your day-to-day, like some very strong determination. Especially with that Emperor there as well. You know, the Emperor is the head honcho, you know what I mean? And it seems like you're attempting to kind of maybe evolve yourself into that, or thinking of ways for some of you how to own your own business or be your own boss, whether you're a male or female, whatever. I know there's a lot of masculine energy here. For others of you, if this is specifically about love of some sort, you could be having a couple of people in mind that maybe you're not talking to right now, or a specific person in mind that maybe you're not talking to right now. You could be manifesting a conversation with this person. The Knight of Wands for where you need to redirect your energy or direct your energy. The Hermit, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. I feel like you need to get to know yourself a little bit more, Leo. And that's not me saying that you don't know yourself, but I think that there's something that you want, something that you've been fighting for. I feel like you've been fighting for it for a long time. You may be feeling like maybe you've put a lot of action into something and you feel like you're not really getting anywhere or something of that nature, but there's something deeper than that. It's not about where you're going. It's about where you are, it's about where you are right now and why you are where you are right now. There's something about yourself, something about a sense of awareness. I feel like for a lot of you, you have this inner like fighting spirit, or this like warrior spirit, or just somebody who can win, somebody who has the ability to win, to kind of topple over competition or be able to get what you want in some type of way. But I feel like there's some uncertainty that you have about yourself sometimes that makes you doubt yourself. I want to say look at your heart. I know that sounds really corny, but Leos, you guys rule the heart. There's something about that. There's something to be said. A lot of you guys, I have noticed, like Leo placements can be like big kids with really big hearts, very protective and loving over the people that they care about. And I feel like maybe you need to turn some of that inward a little bit. All of that love and that energy that you have given or give everybody else, I want you to look at yourself that way. I want you to do an exercise for me at some point, and I know it sounds weird, but I assure you it's not. It's something that you need to do, and it was very helpful for me once upon a time. I want you to sit in your room in the dark or whatever the case, light some candles, etc., and I want you to look at your bed, and I want you to picture yourself as a child, sitting on the edge of the bed, your cute little half smile, your little feet dangling that can't really touch the floor. And I want you to think about what that child needed to hear, what that child needs to be told. And I want you to say it out loud. And I feel like that's going to bring you to a place of self-awareness and more confidence possibly, because sometimes all we need is a little bit of love, and a lot of the times we need a lot of self-love, that internal validation, that validation coming from your higher self to your inner child, because it's going to spark something in you. I feel like for a lot of you, that could be where your doubt is kind of coming from. It's your heart. Yeah, look at that 5 of Pentacles. There's something missing, like a puzzle piece that's missing. You should, Jamie. I'm serious. I've done it before, and it actually, I cried, not going to lie. So you have the 2 of Pentacles for where you might be able to find some help at this time. Tell me about that 2 of Pentacles. Wow. Knight of Wands. Isn't that funny? 6 of Cups, inner child. 6 of Cups, childhood, nostalgia. The Knight of Wands is where you need to direct your energy, needing to take action on yourself. Just so funny that that popped up. So the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Cups, once again, you have people in your life that may make things easier. I have a specific friend that I talk to on the daily. And there's something about this individual. Like, my life is crazy, especially if you guys have seen my community page, right? And my life has always been like that. It's always been something, right? And I noticed that when I am around this person, when I am one-on-one with this person, it's like my pain goes away. Things feel easier. I feel more at peace. It's like I get nostalgia vibes being at this person's house. And there's people in your life that being around them, it may make you feel more at ease. It may make you feel more at loved, whether it's women, men, women and men, something like this. People that have maybe some great insight in regards to decisions that you need to make in your life, whether a financial standpoint, maybe there's somebody here who's able to assist you in actually taking your ideas, your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities and putting into action. Specifically one fire sign here possibly, or a Pisces. With that Queen of Wands here, there's somebody that may be in the same field as you, or maybe have a similar dream as you, or maybe are a little bit more experienced in something that you want to pursue. And I don't feel like you would be amiss if you ask this person for some form of advice. This is all about really taking action and accessing that internal fighter spirit, that like internal warrior, that kind of wounded warrior. But I feel like there's more of a focus sometimes on your wounds than the warrior side of yourself, if that makes sense. It's kind of coming out of something, coming out of a battle, or coming out of a internal war even, and more so just focusing on the wounds that you have instead of, wow, holy shit, I made it, you know, kind of something like that. And if you feel like you haven't, you will with that 9 of Wands. It's just about, I think that it's really about kind of pulling the root out, like the root of the weed, and just kind of pulling it out from there. And I feel like that's going to start with that inner child exercise that I told you about. So you have the Death card in reverse for some type of hidden potential, or potential that you may be aware of. The 6 of Cups. There's that Knight of Wands again. And the Ace of Cups, like I said. 3 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. For some of you, you come from a broken family. For some of you, you come from a very broken marriage or a broken relationship of some sort, and it destroyed you in some type of way. For a lot of you, this was from childhood, something that wounded you as a child that still kind of stalks you or follows you around. Maybe that's what I kind of found in that meditation with that shadow outside of the window. Maybe that's your inner child just needing some type of care or something like that. But there's definitely something that was supposed to be a rock in your life or was supposed to be stable and it wasn't. And I think it came from childhood, but for some of you, it came from an actual relationship or the dying off of a business. With that death in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, the thing is that whatever that thing is that you're holding on to, that's your ticket. That's your meal ticket. That's that pond of inspiration that you're going to draw from, and you're going to drink the fuck out of it, and it's going to turn into that 10 of Pentacles, that thing that was so broken, the thing that you thought was supposed to be a stable force in your life. You're going to end up creating that for yourself. And what you think is your trauma is actually your prize in the end, and that's what you're going to end up making it as. The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse for someone or something that you need to let go of. For some of you, you've had a lot of issues around men in your life or male figures in general, or a specific masculine figure. It could have been somebody that abandoned you, or men or masculine energies that have abandoned you in your time of need. For some of you, you were abandoned as a child. For others of you, this is a romantic partner. It could be a parent, a grandparent, or just men in your life in general. This is a side note, and I have to say it because I thought it. Some of you were assaulted by a boss. Okay, like, all right. So not for all of you. Trigger warning. Some of you were assaulted by a boss at some point. Okay, that's what I got intuitively. Somebody. The Lovers, the Knight of Swords. For some of you, you keep trying to look at a past relationship or a past soulmate connection. Soulmates can be fathers, soulmates can be parents, soulmates can be anybody. Soulmates can be your children even, okay? It's not always romantic. But whether it is or not, there's the sense of you going back and sometimes looking at these details, trying to figure out why somebody did something to you, trying to figure out why it ended up like this, why this rock in your life or what was supposed to be a stable force didn't work out. And the more that you dissect and dissect and dissect, you're just going to end up with a cut up carcass in front of you, and you're not going to know what to do with it. Instead of looking at this person and what they've done and how they did it or what they said, try to turn everything inward and focus on self. You are not responsible for the way people have treated you or the way they have reacted. Now, of course, if you go and punch somebody in the face and they punch you back, I don't know what to tell you. But I doubt that that is the case, okay? Now, you have the Emperor in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, the Chariot. It's like someone or something that was supposed to be a healing force for you. I feel like it's a specific someone, somebody that was abusive, perhaps, trigger warning, somebody that was abusive, somebody that was a tyrant, somebody that abused their power over you. I'm getting like Pluto energy. For some of you, you're dealing with the Scorpio energy, or just a Plutonian type of person. Maybe they have Pluto in the first house, or maybe there's just a very Plutonian type of person, maybe Venus and Scorpio or something, but somebody who maybe was a little manipulative or a tyrant, somebody who saw the emotions that you had for them and utilized that for their own benefit or took advantage of it in some way. And I think that you keep hoping that this person will choose you, or you keep hoping that this person will change, or this person will make that decision or come and see you, or what's that, Chariot? Six of Wands, give you the attention that you needed as a child, or when it is that you needed it. The thing about waiting for people to change or hoping that they change is they sometimes just don't. And a lot of the times we will end up staying stuck or stagnant because we are stuck on what somebody has done to us or how someone has hurt us. And then we sit around and we wait for closure, or we wait for them to change, when we are not realizing that we are actually not changing ourselves. We are just staying stuck. We are marinating in the bullshit of somebody else's bullshit, basically. And so what ends up happening is our emotional growth, our spiritual growth is then hindered in some way because we're waiting on them to catch up, or we're waiting on them to show us that they've changed. You can't, you don't want to do that. You just don't, to be honest. Hold on here. Let me make sure. Okay, good. All right. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Five of Swords. Try not to dissect the details of things. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much on that. Sorry, Six of Pentacles for the lesson that needs to be learned. I feel like this is going to be a lot about self-worth, Leo, to be completely honest with you. Tell me about that Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Lots of Venusian energy here. The Page of Pentacles, double Taurus energy, Wheel of Fortune. Learning to let things go. Eight of Pentacles and the Devil again. You will soon enough learn more about equal give and take and what that means to you. You will start learning to maybe put yourself first. You will start learning that everybody that wants your love doesn't always deserve it. You are needing to start fresh. Not just in work or your ideas or whatever it is that you have going on, but about how you view yourself. What is your perspective on yourself? What is your perspective on equal give and take? How much are you giving? How much are you receiving? Now, this isn't to say that when you give someone something that you should expect something back. No. True love is unconditional. It's fearless. It doesn't expect, right? But at the same time, with that Queen of Swords there, I think that for a lot of you, especially with the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, now this is Jupiterian energy. This is Taurus moon energy. Six of Pentacles is about giving. And the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, okay? So it's expansion. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It can be cash windfalls. It's just whatever it touches, it just expands. So if we're connecting Jupiter to Moon and Taurus, that's a very giving energy. It's also self-love. It's Venusian energy, you know? And for a lot of you, you've given far too much of yourself. And so there's nothing wrong with giving, but I feel like with that Queen of Swords, some wisdom is needed, is all I'm trying to say. I don't think that you should overthink your emotions. I just think that you've been through enough where now you're at this point where you can allow yourself to be a little bit more wise when it's about giving to people, whether financially, whether emotionally, whatever the case is. And I feel like with that Page of Pentacles to that Wheel of Fortune, I think that this is about you having a new perspective. For some of you as well, I would like to say, I would like for you to educate yourself on something that you're really excited to learn about. I don't know, maybe astrology, you know, the Wheel of Fortune and, you know, can, well, that's more about spirituality. Maybe it is about spirituality, maybe more about God. I don't know, maybe higher learning of some sort. You know, Page of Pentacles can also talk about someone who's an achiever, somebody who even it can be an overachiever, especially connected to Jupiter like that, somebody who's learning something, Queen of Swords, somebody who is focused on the material world a little bit more. But I feel like at the end of the day, this is really about you being allowed to give, but also being wise with how much you give. Boundaries, basically. So your spirit guides gave me your commitment is being tested, and look at the bigger picture. So this is also Jupiterian energy here. Tell me about this commitment. Wow. Tell me about the bigger picture. That's beautiful. Okay. I want to say you are enough. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. This is about progress. What's interesting, it says that your commitment is being tested. And then I got the 3 of Swords and I got the 3 of Cups. 5 of Swords. I want you to be very cautious about how many of these negative experiences live and ruin inside of your brain rent-free every single day. People that have betrayed you, friends. I feel like for some of you, you want to believe the best in people or want to see the best in people. And while that's great, this is about being wise. Queen of Swords. This is about being wiser for your experiences, being kinder to yourself, putting yourself first a little bit more, getting to know yourself again. Whatever that was that happened, that broken home, that tyrant, the abuser, the person or the thing that you relied on the most and it just didn't work, those days are over. There's a talent, gift, skill, or ability that you have that you're needing to put into action. Shit, I mean, even if you need to, do it out of pure spite. That's literally like my biggest motivation sometimes, you know, and then it'll turn into something different as you evolve. But also with that look at the bigger picture, the first card I got was the Sun. That's you. And then I got the 8 of Cups. You deserve more than what you've been given. You deserve more than what has been taken from you. I think that with that 8 of Cups, I want to tell you not to settle for something. You deserve far more than you have allowed yourself to have. And I think it's time for you to look at the bigger picture. And I think that you are the bigger picture. So it's like, you know, what colors your canvas, Leo? That's really what it's about. So I hope that you enjoy your solar eclipse in Scorpio. I hope that this reading helped. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.BrattysTarot.com. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, if you just want to follow me on my other social media platforms, just look in the description box below or on this little handle thing right here. I'm going to answer these couple of super chat questions. So if you ordered one, stick around. And if you didn't, I'll catch you next time. Alrighty, let's do these real quick. Let's do these. You know, I need to pre-shuffle a deck so I don't have to shuffle in the middle of this. That's what I'm going to start doing. I feel like that's a great idea. Okay. Okay. Hi, Perky. Hi, Lisa. Do you see colors around people? I don't see colors, but not like around them, but it like comes from within is what it feels like. Like they emulate a certain vibe, I guess you could say. Aw, thank you, Larissa. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Hell yeah, Rick. Spite has saved my life. I'm not like the type of person to attempt to like get revenge like by doing something like nasty. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, but I rather just focus it on like being hotter or like being more successful or something or getting my life together. Last shuffle, please. Bratty snack time. Seth, you have an obsession with me eating, sir. Okay. Yes, you do. All right. Alrighty, great. What's up, Oracle? Getting passed off for greatness is the best. Wait, what? Lisa D, hi, Bratty. Does my Pisces want to fix this broken relationship? We love each other, but are in no talkies mode. He keeps telling me he wants change from me, but what change? All right, does he want to fix this with her? Yeah, I think so. You know, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is this kind of, he's trying to keep it light, like he's trying to keep this light energy about it, but at the same time with that Ace of Pentacles, it seems like he wants to believe that it can be substantial. Like he wants to believe that there's an end game with you. That's what it feels like. What changes does he want to see from Lisa? He may feel like you talk too much about the past. Eight of Wands, Five of Cups, Justice. If you did do something wrong in the past, he may want an apology for that. Or he may want like you to get your karma. Or he just may want you to talk about it and own up to something, okay? Now, if he did something, he may want you to shut up about it, okay? Now, I don't know what the deal is, all right? Maybe he doesn't deserve it. Maybe he does. But it's either if you did something, he may want you to apologize, own up to it, like legitimately, or if he did something, he may want to not talk about it, you know? So, Wigmatism, that is a hilarious name. Hey, Bratty, what do I need to know about my love life? You may meet somebody at work, possibly, somebody new. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're either going to meet somebody traveling, or if you travel for work, you can meet them there, or in your like daily routine. So Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo house, or it's a Virgo card, Sun in Virgo. It's also sixth house energy. So you can meet this person at Petco. You can meet this person at the gym, laundry, whatever your day-to-day routine is, the coffee shop, you know, your job, your work, a hobby, something of that nature. What's that Wheel of Fortune? The Knight of Cups, maybe even something of a creative pursuit, possibly. But I feel like you could end up meeting somebody at work or in like your day-to-day routine. Who is this person? Woo! If you like women, it's possible that you could meet a romantic female partner. If you are heterosexual, this person could kind of come out of your life, come into your life out of nowhere. I feel like this could be at work, possibly, or something in regards to your finances, or like I said, your day-to-day routine, or something of that nature. This could be somebody that kind of awakens your emotions out of nowhere. Could be a Pisces, Aries, or a Scorpio. Still think that somebody may try to put the moves on you at work or something of that nature. If you're with somebody, there could be a disruptive ending, maybe around the solar, because I got Scorpio again on that tower. So I got the tower with the death card. So it could be something that has been kind of simmering under the surface for a while that could end up like ending, okay? It could be around that solar eclipse in Scorpio. So I would check to see where that solar eclipse is happening in your chart. Wherever Scorpio is in your chart, I would check that, or maybe with that full moon in Taurus, maybe check that. But there's a lot of like water here. So I'm thinking this is signifying something on October 25th, 3 to 6 months after, okay? So something like that, okay? All right, guys. Jamie, thank you so much. Also, make sure that you guys check out and subscribe to my new channel. If you haven't seen it, I advise that you go and take a look at it. If you just go to my main YouTube page, I would definitely... Hold on. Give me 1 second. Go to my YouTube page and click on it. It is Violetta Alexis. That is my name. So definitely check it out, or I'll just go ahead and drop the link. So here is my new channel. I am studying to become an astrologer. So I'm going to start putting a little bit more astrology and in combination with tarot there. And then I have something else on the works for you guys as well, but I'm not gonna quite tell you guys about it yet. I'm gonna keep it to myself. And then yeah, so I'm super excited. I love all of you. Leo, enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.